Hello everyone. Now I'm going to present myself. I'm Mr. Enge Lanc. No, or more or less Mr. Enge Lanc. Sorry. And I'm just going to start this VTubing thing. I just want to do it for fun and for relaxing a little bit. Particular, today I'm going to start with Final Fantasy VI. That is an old game I have played 20 years ago, more or less. And I don't think that I have actually replayed fully since I finished it the first time. So let's see how far we can go in this game for now. While I start the game, I will just talk a little bit about myself. I'm basically a scientist and teacher. That's on the day. On the night, I just going to start with VTubing. But that means that I like to talk about video games, anime, science, music, and movies. I think that's all. Yeah, I think. That means that I will be talking about the stuff like that. In particular, I like sometimes I will just choose a topic about science or something like that, and we'll talk about that topic for a while. With the chat, if chat can enter into the discussion, they will be very much welcome. And that's it. Well, the first thing that I want to say, or to comment about this, the game, you can see that there is the Steam version basically, but if you more or less know the game, or know the history of Square Enix and all Final Fantasy games, they made some ports to mobile. And the same ports to mobile they release as the PC version. So several years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, I actually tried to play this game, but I wasn't able. The UI and the graphics were awful to actually play the game. So that's why in this case I am using a mod. It is a mod that basically reshapes or remakes all the UI. It changes the sprites because the new sprites also were not that pretty. Or at least personally, I prefer all the old Super Nintendo sprites. So that's a lot of changes. The mod is called Arma Weapon, if I am correct. So that's what I am using. Just in case you are wondering what or why the game is looking like this. In case that you know that normally the PC version in particular, the Steam version, looks very different. So doesn't look as good as the Super Nintendo one. But yeah, that's with respect to the game that I am playing right now. Let's first start with knowing a little bit about myself. I'm just going to tell some topics, in particular the topics that I told before. Not science, but anime, music, gaming, and movies. And I'm going to say one of that I like, and food. I also added food. I remember. Don't forget food. Food is always good. I am going to name one anime or stuff that I like, one that I don't like, and I will say why I don't like or why I do like it. Give me a second. Why? Place. Oh, the cousin already finished. I don't know if I am going to read all the things that comes into all the text that comes into the game, but I'm going to try. So I'm not like standing there or just like I'm talking while the text is in the screen. So let's try and see. This is Switch. The gear takes the point. And don't waste time on the riffraff. Riffraff. Remember what we are here for. Remember what we are here for. Let's move. Okay, now I have control of. No, I wanted to explore in that way. Okay, wait, the spells got over here. Let's keep looking. So that means that I cannot go in the lower part. Can I enter these buildings? This has been a while since I played this, so I forgot absolutely everything about the game. Gar, the Empire got no business here. And the first fight. Also, don't expect uh, super good gameplay. Like, I'm just playing this casually, so if yeah, I'm just not going to be min-maxing or anything like that. I'm just going to do whatever. It's this music. I love this music. Okay, let's keep following. So I was talking about that. I was going to talk about some stuff that I liked. So in the first case, anime that I like, I think that I'm going to start with an anime, Imperial Magitech Armor. Not even Narsh is safe anymore. An anime that is old, well, kinda old, no, from 2005, 2004 more or less. But it's really, it has really helped me a lot in times when I feel down, like it's a very positive anime, even if sometimes it has sad parts and stuff like that, but it's a very positive and relaxing anime. And I'm talking about this anime that is called Aria. Yeah, for Nash. This anime actually has 3 seasons. What I don't like of these 3 seasons is that they are not called season 1, season 2, and season 3. They are called Area de Animation, Area de Origination, and the Natural. I think that is animation. I know for sure that that's the first one. Then comes Natural, I think. I always confuse the two additional, the last two seasons. But it is about a girl that lives, that is kind of a future, a slightly post-apocalyptic future. But it's a girl that goes to Mars. Mars has been flooded with water, and they remade Venetia in Mars. So they call this Venetia Neo Venetia, and is this girl trying to become a gondola guide? How is my health? Okay, yes, healing. Let's heal Terra. Or this. Yes. So this girl is just trying to become a guide, a tourist guide into this. I don't know. I forgot how they call it. Into these boats that go all over the city, taking tourists around. Like normally in today's Venetia, you find male persons or men doing as tourist guides, and they take these boats. But in this anime, they are always girls, and it's just really relaxing. And I really like that feeling of relaxing that anime gives. I must have watched it like 4 or 5 times fully. Okay, now I'm talking, and I don't really like I'm not used to this part of talking playing, so sometimes I just keep losing track of what is happening into the game. For example, I just realized that I didn't really heal Terra. I know, yes, I know what I'm going to do after this to help a little bit with that problem. I love this music. This games is always have a very good music. Okay, config. Let's see, music. It's okay, I hope. Sound effects, movement. Okay, it's in wait battle mode. So that's okay. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to see. ATV gauge on off, re-equip. Okay, I think that the options are good right now. So right now in the game we are members of the Imperial Force, I think. Okay, which according to our source, they unearthed the frozen spear in a new mine shaft they were digging. This must be it. And they are searching for something that is called a spear. And for some reason, there are a lot of people that are trying to stop us. Okay, combat. You will be able to... okay, yes, that's what we have been doing. We just keep going. I've been... I don't even... haven't even seen if I'm using the correct... If these enemies have been weak or strong to a given element. Because generally in this game, you know that the elements are how do I say? can be weaknesses or strengths. So if one element is a weakness of an enemy, it's going to give more damage, and if it's a strength, then it's going to give less damage, to make less damage, and stuff like that. And I forgot to check that. It is not too important at this part. I just only at the beginning of the game, so yeah, that's not to worry. But yeah, I will have to try to keep on check that. Biggs, I'll handle this. Stand back. And then we stand back. I didn't expect that. I thought that he was going to do some explosion or something like that. Not that he was going to just smash into it with the face. You're not. Emir, get them. I think that. Oh, yes. This is a mini boss or a boss. Hold it. This thing is. They must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning. Okay, now they're explaining what I was talking about, the weaknesses. And store the energy in its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Why? Got it. Should I attack the shell? Okay, I should heal this time. So fire, not lightning. Fire, let's see how much damage does fire. Fire here. Uh-oh. Healing. Okay. Let's see, let's heal also Terra. And let's heal Witch. Now I can keep attacking. Let's win. So it's 3 attacks, maybe? I'm not even sure. How many attacks can I do before slime? What is that? Yeah, probably I should. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here. But not because Terra is slow. Oh, I think that she was able to. Attack, yes. Oh, that's a little small problem. Be right back. I have to replace the batteries. I have to replace the batteries of my controller. So let's heal just to make time pass. Without attacking the thing. And now I can keep attacking. Thunder beam. These things are actually really powerful. The beams, the Magitech armors, I think is that how they are called. And first boss killed. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait, no? So I attack with ice. This. And then I heal. And then... Oh no, yes, he was just hiding. I think... You got me. It got me. I was sure that he was... I didn't saw the guard. I was sure that he was already dead. Now he's dead. Yay! I need to edit the expressions of the model are not too on point. See, for some reason I am making the angry face too much. I'm going to see if I can fix that in a second. Yes, at least I think that now the angry face is not going to appear that much. Ta 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 tan 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 tan. Now, because I am a casual, a noob, and stuff like that, I am going to save again. So let's save. Yes. And let's continue. Dun, 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 dun. But now I will continue. Now that I think we are going to explore a little bit more, I will continue to the topic of... Oh no, more history. So yeah. So this is the frozen spear. Yun, yun, yun. I didn't remember that I had to actually fight against this thing. Okay. This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. Hmm? The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. What's happening? Where's that light coming from? What was that? Wedge? Wedge? Where are you? Hey! What's going on? Chi. Pa. Oh, I thought that we were going to fight the thing, but no. So who we found here? I don't remember this person. Okay. I can move. I can move. Yay! Now let's talk with this person. Where am I? My. And I just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is the slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. Terra. Yes. I'm not going to change names. So Terra is going to be. My name is Terra. Impressive. I have never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than must. Yeah, I'm going to screw up a lot of pronunciation. And I believe that there are some characters with very weird like accent, and the way that is written into the game reflects that accent, and then that in that part I'm just going to demolish any notion of English language. But let's see how we will see what happens when we arrive here. When we arrive there. Okay, now ducks. Oh no, they are coming in search for the gear. Open up. We are here for the Magitech armor pilot. Open this door right now and hand over the gear. He's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools are not going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. But I want to go that way. Let's go that way, where the good people are. The good people that are not going to do anything to me. Open this door right now and hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Yeah, and again, and again, and again. No. Oh. Okay. Now I got the fierce elixir that is not going to get used in the entirety of the run, because that's what I do. Like you know. Okay. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. Like, you know how you in these games tend to just not use your items? So that's me. I am totally guilty of saving my items for when I need them, quote unquote, and never use them. Hey, guard up there! No, let me go. I'm a good slime. I'm not dangerous. Ching ching. So okay, yes, continue, and then with the topic that I was reading before, or at the beginning, that I said that I was going to be talking about several topics. Like I started with anime that I like. I told a little about Aria. And then now an anime that I don't like. This is not necessarily an anime that I have seen or I have watched and didn't like. It's more a genre, a kind of anime. I don't even know how to pronounce genre now that I think about it. Is it is a kind of anime that every season, or at least every year, there are animes of this kind, and is the harem anime. And I have watched anime for so long that I just cannot play or cannot watch a standard harem anime anymore. So that happens with me with 100 anime of past season. That was the Rent a Girlfriend, I think it was called. Yeah. Like I have not watched. I just have heard or how what it reads more or less, and stuff like that. And I didn't watch it because I simply say this is just kinda like another standard harem anime. So I'm not interested. Oh yeah, good anime for me. All the kind of anime that I'm going to watch. Similar to Aria, that is called Iyashike, I think. An anime that I'm not going to watch a lot is harem anime. Exception, there are this year, at the beginning of the year, I think there was a reverse harem anime that it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. The villainess anime. So yeah, that's in the topic of anime. Now let's go to music. So for music, I enjoy classical music fusion with other kinds of with genres of types of music, of kinds of music. One perfect example of this is a group that I like a lot, but not necessarily one of my favorite groups. Not necessarily my favorite group. I don't think that I have a favorite, but it is one that I like a lot. It's called Hagar. It is an old 19s, 2000s group that combines I don't know if it's black metal or death metal. I always confuse those two, but combines this kind of guttural heavy instruments metal with classical music. Not totally classical music. Also with opera lyrics and singers and stuff like that. And I love it. Okay, more facts with more advanced history. Oh, I fell a hole. Yes, and I love this game. This game now. This kind of music. Oh, okay. Now is remembering time. But sweet little magic user. With this slave crown, you'll be all mine. Dun, 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 dun. I think that the music that's Kefka's laugh. Good. Pour them all to a crisp. I'm sorry. This guy is Gestal, soldiers of the Empire. We are star of the dawn of the new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We are the chosen ones. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long life Emperor Gestal! Hurrah! Hurrah! Now she remembered that thing. Dun, 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 dun. Huh? Oh, the lovable treasure hunter. Took you long enough. Was he with all the robbing and plundering, I presume? Huh? A treasure hunter, and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over the relics for relics of the past. Luck. Yes. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. Huh? You don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the gear, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Nash? That will be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. I cannot do voices, but I try to at least act the feeling of the text. Yeah, just to give a little dynamics to the text reading, so we don't all get bored here. Now we got her. Dun, 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 dun. Bah, 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 bah. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Kupo! Muggles! I love Muggles! They're the best! Muggles! Are you saying you want to help? Kupo! Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? Yes. You'll fight using 3 different parries. Press right shift or left shift to switch between the parries. I don't know which were those buttons, but we'll find out. Defeat the leader of the guards before his men reach Terra, or the battle's lost. Then I need to, yes, I need to make guard these places. So no other guards can pass the Muggles or me, or sneak past me. Ding. What is this? Omega loaded. Oh yes, it only has attack. They only have attack. Oh. Okay, perfect. Okay, they won. Now, luck. This attack. This attack. I wanted to finish before the blizzard. That blizzard is. I don't have anyone that can do magic. Oh yes, I remember. No one can use magic in this game until later. So, is items all the way for a while. Uh-oh. Who's about to die? I have two moguls that are low on health. Let's see. Yeah. No. I hope that I am back onto the main onto lock, because I need to heal the moguls. Okay, perfect. Potion. I can heal you. I can heal you. I can heal you, and then now I will have to start using high potion. But for now, we are okay. Let's continue. Chump. Chump. No, they are not fast enough to go against the blizzard. But that's okay. I'm getting high potions every turn, so I can use them. I can use one here. Oh, I didn't so luck. I was lucky that he didn't die. Now, the boss. Silver law. This mechanic of splitting the parties is actually really interesting. I do remember that they used it several times over the course of the game, and I would find it really interesting. It's a little bit annoying sometimes, because annoying, but at the same time interesting, because it forces you it forces you to use characters that you maybe don't use too often. That means it's a little bit annoying, because you are forced to actually level up those characters, because if you don't level them up, you are just not going to you are not going to be able to pass that part, to use them on that part. They are going to be too low level. Okay, let's continue. Look. Thanks, Mogos. We earned your death. Acknowledging nod. Head nod. Now Terra is still down. This switch out. I love the sound effects of this. Like the okay. You back with us now? You save me? Have your time for the Muggles. I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. Huh? You lost your memory? Amnesia? Dun 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 dun. A man say it will come back eventually. So, yes, here it is. So, you got amnesia. Dun 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 dun. Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memory returns. Huh? This creepy guy. I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe. I promise. Yes, he promised. Okay, now I can control again the thing. So this is a school for the beginning adventure. Despite all of our recent advances in technology, the outside world remains full of monsters we know little about. Here, we provide advice to travelers brave enough to face its many dangers. And open! Wait, okay. This is water from a recovery spring. I forgot about that. It will restore your HP and MP. Such springs are located all throughout the world, so always be on the lookout. Yes, I needed this. This is a school for the beginning adventurer, blah blah blah. Okay, this just repeats the guy that was outside. If you set the battle model to wait in the config menu, you can take all the time you want to select spells or items in battle without having to worry about being attacked. Yes, this is the base mode. Casual mode, base mode. You might find this room more useful after you have gained some experience of the world. A lot of the things you're hearing there might not make more sense until you have gotten your feet wet. Okay, so let's enter the rooms. This is a save point. At save point, you can use tents and sleeping bags. Also save the game. If your party should happen to be defeated in battle, you'll automatically restart from the last place you save. Any gear or items you obtain will have to be found again, but your level and experience point total will not change. You can also save the map anywhere on the overworld map. Guys, stop moving. The button you just used to speak is enter. If you want to go back, use backspace. Yeah, it's the direction key. You can. Okay, yes. The text is assuming I am using keyboard and mouse. So it's a little weird because I am actually using an Xbox controller. It's okay. When selecting armor or weapons in a shop, symbols will appear next to characters that can equip. Okay, yes. Yeah, I'm just going to skip about these things. I'm just going to read them very fast. It's not worth to do voiceovers over this part of the thing. I just, in case I forgot about something. Is the only reason I am looking for this. The sprint shows double your workiness. Okay, yeah. The relics. These are really useful in this game. I remember. I think that this is actually the only Final Fantasy in which I have reached 99 level 99 with all characters. But that was because of the experience egg. Yes. The experience egg is a relic that gives you double of experience. So it was really useful to reach level 99 with all characters. I think that you could get 2 in the game. So I remember that what I did like 20 years ago, like, when I played this game. I remember that what I did was to make party of 3 people. I left 1 person that I knew was really strong, and 2 support ones. Went to a place. I remember that there is this place with a lot of dinosaurs. And I got a lot of experience for that. I don't remember if this game has a 99.99 cap on experience. I know that it has on damage. I don't remember if it is on experience. Oh no, yes. I don't know. I was getting a lot of experience basically, and that experience were still double on the support characters that have the egg, and that made a lot more faster to actually keep or reach level 99 with all characters. Yes, okay, this is the place where they are in the. Okay, right shift and left shift are the Tom, the L and R. You will be able for... Okay, yes. I remember most of this, but as I told you. Oh, yes, this is something that I forgot that it was a thing. To multi-target with the spells. That I just have to use the thumper or the right or left stuff. Okay. Or sleeping bags. Those are going to be useful in a bit. How much? Okay. Is there something here? Maybe. No, not anything. Let's finish this. I'm just going to leave the last door for later, as the game suggested. Oops. Is that... Hey! Nope. It's not safe here. We better hightail it south to figure. Dun, dun. Let's keep walking. Okay, let's save. Let's remember that. I always tend to forget that you can save in the overworld. That has happened. Got used to loss advance in some games, in some Final Fantasies. So I will try to not forget that I can save in the overworld. Okay, while I finish this fight, I'm going to drink a little bit of water. Glug, 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 glug. Okay. I'm going to continue. Like, remember, I have been going through several topics. Well, I have to following two narratives since the start of the stream. The first narrative is just trying to keep into the game and make a little bit more dynamic the history, so that we'll not get bored just reading me reading in silence the text. Oh, I forgot that she could use magic. So let me see. Abilities. Which abilities? I am going to... Yes, I lost the track of why I was going to say. She has cure. Perfect. So... No, but let's put her in the front. So one of the narratives that I'm following is the game. The other narrative that I'm following is this is third figure, I suppose. It's just talking about the stuff that I like, the anime. I knew that I was going to do that at some point. Like, why is the thing the automatic, the default option uh, to go back to the title? So I knew that at some point I was going to do that, but at least it's fast to go back into the game. Halt! Oh, it's you. Proceed. I cannot go in. Yes. Halt! Again, you just saw me. Rude. Jackass. Okay, so let's keep going with the. Oh no, I'm going to have a lot of people to talk around, so let's just talk. The Figaro Castle engine room is down those stairs. The engines are currently undergoing maintenance, so we can be ready to move at a moment's notice if the need arises. I'm sorry, I can't let you go down there. It's too dangerous. What do we have here? These good-for-nothing brigands have been locked up for thievery and worse. You'd best keep a safe distance. But I want to talk to them. That's Silver Wolf. I know that you're supposed to do something with that guy at the far right. That's another. Let's call him another treasure hunter. And if you free him, I know that he steals. He opens a chest at some point, but I don't remember if he does something positive for you after you free him. But I think that we are going to free him either way. Go and speak to the king, and I suppose that this is the same. Yes. So let's go and speak to the king. So this guy must be important because he gets sent directly to the king. If luck wouldn't be this important, so oops, it's all top secret. Okay, I didn't read that. You wouldn't know by looking at it, but this castle is loaded with advanced technology. For example, oops, is all top secret. And now the important guy Locke just strolls into the throne room to speak with the king. Gold needle, this. Buy. What do I want to buy? I don't have high potions. Okay, antidotes. Let's just buy 10 antidotes. Ether, don't know. Gold needle, I have 1. I think that I need another 5. Echo screen, I'm going to buy S8 is okay. Phoenix down, I think that I can buy a second one. Sleeping bag, I have enough. Oh, but it only restores one person. Let's. It's enough. Yeah, I can buy one of these. One of these. And I'm out of money. I'm broke. And even if I broke, I will be able to talk with this. With the king. Oops. I forgot the first rule of Final Fantasy games and many other RPGs. Don't spend all your money on consumables. because then you will have money for the next tier of weapons and armor. I hope it's well. I suppose that I could just farm a little money if I feel I see that indeed it's useful to buy those new weapons. And now let's go to the king. Let's speak to the king. So I forgot what is the name of the king. So you mean this young woman is? Look all over the place. Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn back to a lady on our very first meeting. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. Edgar. I am Edgar, the king of Figaro. Hey, surprised that someone like me knows a king? I was, actually. Yes. Well, I'll catch you two later. Bye, Locke. So you are an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here as long as you like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I am your type. I guess your abilities will rank a distant tier. Huh? Another creepy guy. What's the matter? Guess my techniques getting a bit rusty. I suppose a normal gear will have felt something for those words, but not me. Oh, I can move again. This is like in 3D games that blend cutscenes or that render cutscenes in the same engine as the gameplay, and so you suddenly the cutscene suddenly ends and you don't know and just stand there awkwardly, not knowing that you can already control the character. So this happens here a lot. Feel free to wander the castle. I heard the Gestalian Empire got its hands on something called magic. Yay! That's this girl. Now that the Gestalt has the power of Magitek at his command, he's set his sights on world domination. Let's go explore the castle a little bit. What's this? Phoenix down. And this is the outside of the castle. Let's keep exploring. Okay, so keeping up with the stuff that I was talking before. Music I like. Classical fusion with other kinds of music. An example that I gave was Hagar. Music that I don't like. Reggaeton. I hate it. I don't like it. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Okay. For movies, Mm, there are a lot of movies that I like. A lot of like in general. I don't stick to a simple genre. I have no idea how to pronounce that word. Uh, to a particular type of stuff, be it music, games, movies, and stuff like that. So I'm just giving some examples of stuff I enjoy. For movies, after I finish this talking with these girls, our king showers his attention on women, young, old, pretty, or plain. No one is safe. Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let you have it? I'm sure he's made a pass or two as you already, hasn't he? Yeah, he has. Yeah. Okay. For movies, there is an 80s movie, I think. It is one of those bad horror movies. This is Figaro, the deserted castle. That is, I think that they did it on purpose. I'm not even sure. The movie is called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I love that movie. It's just hilarious. Uh, but I don't remember. I think that it's just a straight of parody about B movies. Mm, they mix enough of horror and but enough absurdity. It's really absurd, absurd situations, absurd enemies, and stuff like that. That it makes the movie really hilarious, and the music is awesome as well. If you have the time or at some moment have the opportunity to listen to the main song of that movie, I really recommend that song. Okay. High prices. Edgar has a twin. Wait, what happened? The music. Oh no, that's 19. 19. Oh yes. Like suddenly my sound is gone. Oh no, it's back. It's just that the music finished. Edgar, what's wrong with that? Why everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar, are you crying? Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Sabin. Ah, yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. Okay, yes, it was just a remembrance that made the music go away. Let me check a thing, a small thing, as 1 second. Okay, yeah, I can continue here. His Highness said he'd marry me when I got old enough. Even childs are not safe from Edgar. What a king. Now let's start with this soldier out here. The Gestalian Empire has already overthrown all three of the other nations on the southern continent. It's only a matter of time before they make their way up here. And okay, so that's about the movie that I like. Movies that I don't like. Okay, let's save. Let me see. Movies that I don't like. Which one? Let me remember. Which one did I have? Oh yes, The Hangover. Like I don't like that. I like absurd kind of humor, like Killer Clowns. I don't like the kind of humor that is present in The Hangover or stuff like that. It's just not my kind of humor. And well, there are a lot of other, not only humor, but a lot of other types of movies that I like. Let's save. And okay, I think that right now is going to be a good moment for a break. So I will be back in 5 minutes, something like that. Oh. continue with this thing. It's let's activate the sound. And going back to the castle. Halt! Again? Why? That guy takes their job way too seriously. Who are we going to find here? This was the room of the remembrance. The scholars all over the world are studying magic, but you can only learn so much about something without seeing it. The ancient ones wielded a force known as magic. Those masters were called magi. Nothing to read here. No one reads in this castle. Like, they have book stores, libraries. I don't know. I'm not sure what is the word there, but they have book stuff that no one reads because no one can access that book stuff. I tried and it didn't let me. It's part of the training of these soldiers to just answer "This is Figaro Castle" to every person that wanders around. The advanced weapons and other items we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. Oh, this was not South Figaro either. This is just Figaro Castle. Okay, yeah, that kinda makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't. But it's okay. Let me pass. Let's continue with our exploration about the... wait. I have to do all over the way around here. And down we go. Okay. And now to finish the topic about what I like and I don't like. Some food. Here I'm just going to... because when I talk about food, I generally don't... I eat a lot of food, like a lot of different kinds of food. There is not a lot of food that I don't like. And when I think about food that I like or that I want to eat, it generally is the food that I grew up with. And there is something called bandeja paisa. That's Spanish. That is basically a lot of meat with pork and chorizo. I don't know how to say chorizo in English. Actually, in English. And with beans and rice and avocado, and it's just all over the place in one big plate, and it's awesome. Okay. Every time I can, well, not every time because it's a lot of food, but I like it a lot. Oh, something smells terrible here. Oh, I think it's me. I'm not going to make a joke about that. I demand to see Edgar. How dare they keep us in this stinking pit? Okay, so what we learned from the guy to your left, oh no, to your left, no, to my left, is that if it's stinking in there, it's all your fault. So you're a stinky one. Stinky, stinky. I cannot talk with this guy. There is nothing here. I cannot talk with this guy either. And for food that I don't like, also is a kind of food. I didn't even got out of the of the castle. Halt! 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 Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Like, yeah, it's me. You just saw me go out of the castle. Why are you stopping me again? Let's talk with this guy. The Chancellor, I think? The Chancellor. The king's brother was so disgusted by the succession that he fled the castle, never looking back. I have heard tell that the Empire Mother was settled by the flip of a coin. Now, where do I have to go now? Is Edgar going to be back here? No. What part of the castle did I miss? Let's go back into the throne room. Okay, Edgar is back here. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt. Pui! Emperor gets all the stupid orders. Edgar, you pighead! Why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. Ahem. There's sand on my boots. Huh? Kafka, yes, please, let me lick your boots. Oh, go, sir. I love that. How pathetic. Dun, 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 dun. Sir Kafka, what in the world brings you out of my way? Hello, Kefka. Hello, Bulllickers. Again? See? It happened again. The I don't know, I can control my character again thing. I cannot talk with this guy, so only Kefka is the option. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, will you? We have an alliance. An alliance? Alliance? With this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. Have you been bossy down south? Taking over a country or three? Just what the Empire is up to. That's not of your concern. What brings you, Emperor Gestal's own court mage, Kefka, to my humble castle? A gear of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard he found refuge here. This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, will it? Lies. She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? My tracking software got busted. Yeah. Sorry, I think that I'm going to try to check. Let me be right back in a sec, if I can fix that. Yes, I'm back. I knew. Oh, it's not updating on OBS. Let me see if I. Oh yes, I know what is not updating on OBS. Yes, now I'm back. Yay! I don't know. It happens. It's a stuff that happens. Let's go to the game. But it's a stuff that happens precisely when you go live. I have been testing a lot, and I was getting at the beginning. I was getting a mistake like this. Oh, I think that I know what it is. Yeah. Okay, I will try later. For now, let's continue. That's a tough one. There are more gears in here than grains of sand in the desert. I'm sorry. About could it possibly keep track of all of them all? Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. Now I can move again. Figaro has an alliance with the Empire. Okay, yeah. Let's do. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Terra? Take her to her room. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I need to do some planning now. Being a king, not all tea and crumpets. If you'll excuse me. Glug 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 glug. Follow me. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Let's follow the treasure hunter, the thief. Thief. Wait, where did the thief go? He went down here, right? Oh, okay. So I probably have to go to the next tower. There was another tower around there. Yes. So here I am, and here he is. Is is this a room? Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true that you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter. Ah. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Nars is one of us too. The Empire. But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you. That's all. Things are different now. No. It's just I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. You don't have to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? Now Elga. Huh? What in the... Nah! Fire! What is going on? Vampire, Kafka, he... Edgar! What do you think you are doing? Nah, I can move again. The castle's on fire! It burns! It burns! Get her ready. Yes, sir. Have a change of heart? It seems I have no choice. Yank. Jump! Or perhaps I do. Oh my! The brave and noble king abandons his own people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful! Ha 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 ha! Jump! All right, sing her into the sun. Yahoo! Nah. Figaro Daimos, engage! Witness the glory of Figaro! Go! Kill them! Fight! From behind, probably. Metal kick. So, okay, now we're going... yes. Tools, what do I have? Auto crossbow, okay. Oh, that's right, he's oops, I think that I need to heal that. Here. Yes, only she needs curing. I forgot how useful Edgar. What? What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this is really something, huh? Really something? That was magic! Magic! Magic? He used magic? Terra? Your name was Terra, right? What? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, No, we should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It's just surprised me. And while all this is happening, we have these two Magitech armor soldiers patiently waiting until we finish our little chat. See, this is real. They're real gentlemen. They are well educated people. Like they wait until you are ready or until you finish your conversation to try to kill you. That's a really well trained soldiers there. I mean, I have never actually seen magic before. What do you... it doesn't matter. That's it, Edgar? Terra can use magic? And that's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Okay, go back to the... Bye, enemies. Bye, soldiers. Tan, 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 tan. Bravo, Figaro. Figaro, Figaro. Figaro, 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 Figaro. Son of the Sunworm, you'll pay for this. Jump, jump, jump. That was great. Were those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we are members of the Returners. Will you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic. That Esper react to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know anymore. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. Wrong sentence. You're saying basically that she's not human. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the war is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head in that direction. Okay, Chocobo. Chocobo. But I don't have... Because it's a history stuff. A history part. I don't have the... It doesn't have the music. Because I love that music. The Chocobo music. Tan 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 tan. That music. I'm not too good tatting the music, but you know which one. If you have played. Okay, I need to go this way. If you have played some Final Fantasy, you know the Chocobo music. Let's save here. Let's see, if it's not too long, this cave, I don't remember how long is it. I will finish the cave before ending the stream, but if I see that it's too long, I will leave it midway to continue next Sunday. Edgar, where are you headed, sire? Talk through the cave and eastward to South Figaro. We'll then make for the returning headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass the war along. Understood, sire? Take care. Okay, so now we are just going to be in a lot of fights. Oh, there is a lot of enemies. Oh, and Edgar is not... but I have auto crossbow. I think that I can steal... Stock potion, yes. Remember, I'm not too used to to talk and play at the same time. So sometimes I will just focus a little bit on the game, and maybe not talk as much as I will have to, but I hope to eventually start to get used to that stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I was talking about food that I like, food that I didn't like. Food, the food that I like, I told you about the bandeja paisa. The food that I don't like is also from Colombia. It's called mondongo. And a lot of people love it. But I just it's like the belly of the cow, if I remember well. But I don't like it at all. And it has, and because it's such, it's a kind of food that you either like or you hate. But most people like it. And so I have been several times in the situation where I guess invite to a friend's house or something like that, like when I was younger in college or in high school. Like I spend the whole day at a friend's house, and then I go to eat in their house, like what is normal. If the kid has a friend around, you invite the friend to lunch. That's just like normal etiquette for this kind of stuff. So a lot of these times, like in Colombia, a lot of families just like try to do good food when they have people over. So many times it was a question of, oh, he's going to be eating here. Let's do mondongo soup because everyone's like that. So here's the secret. Not everyone likes that. I didn't. The problem was that it would be really rude to say, oh no, I don't like that particular food. Just give me something else, or just don't, or simply just don't give me something to eat. I don't mind. Like that will be really rude. So I just have to sit there and eat the soup. Like, and not try to not do faces and sounds when I try to eat it. But yeah, that's probably some kind of cultural thing from Latin America. I don't know if in the States something like that happens. Maybe not. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, that's the summary of my introduction. It took 2 hours. Oh, okay. So I think that we can try. We kill this guy and we can finish here. 2 hours for that. It is a good amount while I get used to the streaming thing. So while I kill or defeat this enemy, a little bit summary of today's talk. Just to remind you, my name is Mr. Enge Lanc. you can use either Mr. Lanc or Enge. I don't really mind either way. Also, I'm going to be talking, or I will try to talk about different science topics on different week. I'm going to choose one topic at some point. Or for 1 week, I will be talking about one topic and something like that, and just in a very relaxed manner. The idea is just have the objective is just to have last time and chill and just play games. Just for you to get to know me a little bit. Let's change a little bit. A second. Is this one? Oops. What did happen there? Also,